I need you to stop whatever you're doing, because what I'm about to show you today is something that the off-road world has been begging for over 20 years. 20 years. And honestly, most people thought this day would never come. See, here's the problem that every serious off-road rider in America knows way too well. You walk into a dealership, you want that raw, lightweight, screaming two-stroke energy, that feeling that no four-stroke can ever replicate. And what do you get? Nothing above 250 cc's. That's it. That's the ceiling. You either go small and rev it to death on technical terrain, or you go four-stroke and gain 30, 40 pounds of dead weight that kills your momentum every single time you have to slow down in the woods. The GNCC guys know it. The hard enduro guys know it. Every trail rider who's ever wrestled a heavy thumper through a rocky section at 6 a.m. knows it. The gap between what we wanted and what the industry gave us was massive, and nobody was filling it. Kawasaki just dropped the 2027 KX327X, and I promise you, this is genuinely a game-changing machine. This is Kawasaki's first full-size two-stroke above 250 cc's in more than 20 years, and they didn't just dust off an old engine and slap a new sticker on it. They built Kawasaki's first-ever fuel-injected two-stroke single-cylinder engine from the ground up, and that changes everything. No more jetting, no more altitude problems, no more cold morning starts while you're kickstarting 30 times in the parking lot while your buddies are already on the trail. The promise here is simple: all the soul of a two-stroke, all the technology of a modern machine. Now, let's talk proof, because I don't come to this channel to sell you dreams. I come here to break down the real stuff. At the heart of this bike is a 327cc liquid-cooled two-stroke single fed by a fuel injection system with a 39mm throttle body and dual injectors. Here's what makes that dual injector setup so clever. The downstream injector handles low engine speeds for precise fueling and low-speed control, and then at higher speeds, the upstream injector kicks in for brisk, hard acceleration. So you get smooth and controllable in the tight stuff and absolutely savage when you open it up on the fast sections. Kawasaki says this injection system maintains consistent fueling regardless of ambient temperature or altitude, which for you guys riding in Colorado and the Appalachians or anywhere where conditions change, that is a massive deal. The chassis, it's an aluminum perimeter frame derived directly from the KX450, so you're getting a proven, race-tested foundation, not some experimental skeleton. Suspension is KYB air oil separate 48mm closed cartridge coil spring fork and KYB shock, both fully adjustable. Brakes are Nissan with a 270mm rotor up front and 240 out back. And because this is the X, the cross-country version, you get a 6-speed gearbox, a 2.2-gallon semi-transparent fuel tank, skid plate, linkage guard, rear brake disc guard, kickstand, and hand guards, all standard from the factory. There's also 2 power modes and full smartphone connectivity through Kawasaki's Rideology app KX2, so you can dial in your tune, log your rides, and track your lap times right from your phone. And the price? $9,699 MSRP. For everything this bike is, that number is absolutely wild. But here's what's keeping me up at night and what I think you need to be thinking about too. Kawasaki hasn't released the full performance numbers yet. No peak horsepower figure, no official weight, no dyno sheets, and the bike doesn't even hit dealers until late 2026. So the real question is, when we finally get this thing on the trail, when we actually ride it back-to-back against a KTM 300X CW, against a Husqvarna TE 300i, against the heavy hitters in the GNCC circuit, does it actually deliver on every single one of those promises? Because if it does, this isn't just a new model release. This is Kawasaki starting a revolution that could completely flip the off-road market on its head. The green team is back in the two-stroke game, and I need to know, do you think they can take the crown? Drop it in the comments right now, and if you haven't subscribed yet to FastLane Moto, hit that button, because when I get my hands on a test ride of this thing, you do not want to miss that video. Stay fast, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.